Full Velocity TV begins now.
Well, on a day we defy gravity, and gravity always decides it's going to win, we do something completely, really kind of different. So I hope you guys are all ready. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Full Velocity TV here live tonight. I swear to God, they say this is Daytona International Speedway, but we are doing anything but racing on the high banks or even on the road course tonight. We are rallycross racing. Whew, are you ready for this? Because I'm not sure where this is going to go. Phil the Cast here along with Mr. Todd Stanton alongside. Jack Chewin on the controls. We got three guys here. Todd and myself will call all the action here for about the next 35, 40 minutes or so. We're part of a big triple bill here for us once again this evening. And Todd, for I guess the second time in our broadcast career, the first time in iRacing officially, we come out and do a rallycross race with the guys over here at DirtSeries.com. Definitely a fun event. I'm not sure where the heck this is going to take us, but are you ready to go? Because I already think we're going to be laughing more than we can be calling racing.
I'm definitely ready for this one tonight, Phil. I kind of circled it on my calendar when we were I always circle these events on the calendar. It's one of those things they let us know. We actually didn't know what we were going to broadcast, and we already said yes for Dirt Series, of course, and we all of a sudden hear that we're going to go broadcast WRX, and Phil and I are like, yeah, this is going to be fun.
That's exactly what it was, too. You trust guys, like good partners we got at Dirt Series so much that when they say, hey, guys, we're going to do a show, we're kind of like, all right, hey, let's do it. And then they break to you about 2 days later that we're going off-road racing at Daytona, the rally cars. And, yeah, that's when our mouths kind of hit the floor. We said, okay, I hope you guys ain't expecting to hear a real race broadcasted here, because this is a completely different discipline than any of us are used to. But, hey, we're going to do the best job we can do with it. We'll have a good time. These guys are having a good time. It's a really lighthearted crowd out here tonight. DirtSeries.com. Check these guys out. A lot of great racing. Going to be back here next Monday night with the Indoor Nationals. Street Stocks over at the Chili Bowl will be night number 4 of 5. Not too late to come sign up for that great event, guys. So get over to DirtSeries.com. That is Dirt-Series.com. Be a part of the great showing over here. And so we got a big triple header in store. We're going to be heading over to the Dirt Slinging Outlaws here in about 45 minutes to an hour or so. Great racing going on tonight in the Pro and the Super Late model. So a full night of Full Velocity TV. And we are here locked and loaded, ready to go. Just waiting for practice to click over into what as it looks like the first of 3, maybe 4 heat race events. And it looks like they're going to be 4 laps in distance, with 2 laps being called a Joker lap, Todd. Something I have no idea what they are. I know Josh tried to explain kind of what a Joker lap was, but the Cliff Notes version, do you have any idea what's going on?
Well, at least I know where the Joker lap is there, Phil. It's one of those, you go into the corner, you'll see a split scenario. You can go low or you can go high. Obviously, the high is the portion of the track that you're always going to go through. You got 2 laps, though. You have to utilize that Joker lap. So 2 laps, you have to utilize actually the shorter portion of the track. And you'll see that as they go down into that area, it's going to be chalked off kind of ordeal. You'll notice what the Joker actually is. But you're going to see these guys be able to work over the bottom. I'm going to say the bottom part of the track. And then the high side part of the track. It's kind of like a fork in the road, Phil.
All right, well, the great Yogi Berra said, when you see a fork in the road, you might as well just take it. So we'll see which one these guys take here tonight live on Full Velocity TV. Guys at DirtSeries.com about to click over to heat racing action in about 90 seconds. So what do you say? We throw this thing trackside for the first time tonight. Of course, out here rally racing. So Not a clue what's going on, but let's play on into the country, the United States of America, and play our national anthem.
Best way to show it is a blip. Joker.
All right, we're back here at the Daytona International Speedway in the infield and some rallycross racing, and we're ready to lock and load for, it looks like, the first of, I believe, what is going to be 3, possibly 4 heat races on the docket here for these guys. 4 laps in the distance, so let's dive into the lineup here for heat race number 1. On the pole, going to be car number 09 of Joshua Ely with a 51 car of Leland Carlbloom on the outside. In the second row, the number 55 is James Haney with the 111 of C-Mac Cody McKnight in the second row. And our third and final row of heat race number 1 is car number 4 of Mike Vanagan and the number 82 car of Brian Abbott. So 6 cars out there, Todd. 4 laps going to be heat racing distance, but they're going to make 2 of those joker laps, so they're going to be a lot to pay attention to. This is going to happen kind of quick. Looks like laps are about 36 to 37 seconds, so this is going to happen pretty quick. They come off a dead start. There is the green. They're underway. Heat race number 1.
Yeah, dead start there is, you jump to start. That's not good. That's the Joker. If you're up in the blimp, you can see where the Joker is here through the very first corner. You're watching the guys go down and cut down the course. Already have a driver around. That is James Haney in the number 5 or number 55 machine around already. Have another guy off course. So these guys are already fighting tooth and nail. Look at Cody McKnight in the number 111 machine. He is your current race leader here as he cuts through the course here. Fantastic showing here, and man, this is way different, Phil. I don't even know the name of the corners.
I don't have a clue. We're going to watch them go around and do a little drifting or whatever the heck they're doing. But yeah, it is C-Mac in the 111 out front. Leland Corderbloom, it looks like, in there for position number 2 as they come off the corner under the bridge. I believe that bridge there could be the start-finish line. So 1 lap of 4 in the books. I said you're going to take those joker laps, and I think Leland's out in a normal lap. I think Cody stayed on a joker lap, so we'll have to kind of see how that all kind of plays itself out. But these guys really going at it really good. I think it was Cody that led lap number 1. Leland is second. Third is Joshua Ely, and Mike Vanagan back there fourth. But the top 2 guys, Todd, they've got 10 seconds over the entire field. Nutty.
Definitely rather interesting just going and clicking through the field here. Looking at the different cameras, I found my area to be up into the blimp because that's where I can see the car the most. And just watching these guys navigate this course, Phil, it is rather interesting. Like you said, you must take 2 joker laps here. Out of the 4 laps, so you must take what we call a cut the course here with those joker laps. Is still Cody McKnight, your current race leader, and start-finish line is right after the corner, the joker corners there, Phil. So that's where the start-finish line is actually going to be. As now it's Cody McKnight still continuing to lead this one here. I'm just following along with him as they flash by that little grip or little bridge there, and man, there's 1 lap remaining, and Just over top of that jump, man, I couldn't even make any sense out of this, Phil. It's one of those things where I don't think I could even hold on to the car past the jump. I'd be off the sand traps, into the wall, something.
I think I heard Jack say off air he's ready to just hand the controls over and get out there and try his hand at this, because I think there's something right down his alley as well. So a lot of fun, but I tell you who's kicking their butt right now is C-Mac in that 111 car, and we were joking around before the show. Somebody said, how do you get around to one of these cars fast? You don't want to drift too much. And somebody said go out there and drive like a grandma. And as we say that, Cody's off course. He's in the wall. So his first conniption of the night puts him in the wall. Looks like, I'm not sure if that was the conclusion of the race or he just went off track or whatever in the world happened there. Cody McKnight off track. So that's going to put the lead to Leland Quarterbloom, or that may have been the checkered flag there for Cody.
It was time. Yeah, indeed, it was the checker flag. Cody McKnight taking down heat race number 1 here. Leading Carl Bloom in the number 51. Second, third is going to be Joshua Ely, Mike Finnegan, James Haley, and Brian Abbott. Round out your field here is James Haney going to come back from 4th after disaster there on the very first lap. So we're going to start gridding here for heat race number 2. And, man, it's rather different to see these guys grid out here because it's from a standing start. So 4-lap heat races, 2 Joker laps. Can't take Joker on lap number 1. So you can't take the Joker on lap number 1. You have to wait till lap 2 and 3 maybe, or you can make it on the very, very last lap. But starting on the pole, or starting first here, got the inside here, a 3-way start. James Nutton, Earl Clements, number 2. Derek Moore is 3rd. 4th is Tony Feathers. And that number 3 machine, Josh Smith, in the Full Velocity sponsored car is going to be starting 5th. And 6th is Andy Jones. So, like I said, standing start for these guys. It is something different, something we're not accustomed to here, Phil, and it's going to be rather interesting to see what's going to go on here in heat race number 2.
Well, you wait for the light to turn green on the standing start, so they're waiting. They're waiting. I'm ready to go. I mean, they're probably going to penalize me for jumping the start here. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened to me for certain, but there's the yellow light waiting on the green. Green is out, and they floor it, and it looks like it's going to be Earl Clements getting the best hole shot on the start. He's going to lead the field as the first right-hand corner takes it on through. Did the lead with a 24 car of Earl Clements. See, can he hold on for 1 lap?
Yeah, Earl Clements looked mighty strong in practice in the number 24 machine, the 75 of James Nunn running in that second spot. Man, almost on top of Earl Clements. Wow, over the jump, man. That was rather interesting. Earl Clements hanging on, and what's that kind of look in the rear view mirror? You're looking up, and you're like, oh boy, he's going to land on me.
I was thinking the same thing, seeing James go through the air. I'm like, he is going to land on top of Earl. He sure did. This is really cool to watch. This is a lot of fun. Completely something new to us. This looks to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, you guys ever tried this before, go give it a whirl. I think I may try my hand at this one day, too, because how much worse can I possibly get at it? So, yeah, they're having a good job out here. Looks like Tony Fetters got the 3 car up in the 3rd spot unofficially right now. I believe it's Earl up there with the leader with 24. Andy Jones now running in 2nd. Josh Smith now in the number 83. He's running 3rd. Those guys within 3 seconds of each other. It's a pretty good race here in heat race number 2. We're thinking halfway home here next time.
Yeah, Earl is definitely checked out there in the number 24 machine. I knew he was kind of fast there for the practice sessions there, Phil, that number 24. And he got the whole shot there, like you said. 4-lap heat races, 2 Jokers. Can't take the Joker on the very first lap, so these guys still working it over here and just watching Earl go over the jump. And like the guy said, you have to drive like a grandma out there. You don't really want to sling him sideways. You drive like a grandma, and you're able to pick up a lot more speed there. That's what Earl Clements doing right now, and he's just pulling away from the field. Almost a 4-second advantage here, Phil, and that's a ton here on the road course.
Oh, it certainly is. Earl doing a heck of a job out there. Andy in for 2nd of that 73. Then Josh Smith currently now, Josh now around with the Joker laps being run. Put Josh now to the 2nd spot over Andy Jones. So tough to tell where they are. They take that Joker lap where you cut the corner, and I guess you can make up, they say, about 2 seconds a lap on that Joker. So I guess we wait and see as they hit the jump there. It looks like to the back part of the course. Josh is over at clean. Andy's over at clean. Earl was just driving away. I think he's already got white flag on him.
Yeah, he does have white flag on him. Does the number 24 of Earl Clements. Clements, the gap did close a tad bit because Josh Smith elected to take the Joker here on lap number 3. Earl Clements now coming down, and he's coming down in a hurry, going to pick up, I believe, going to pick up the checkered flag here, Phil. No hurry for him as he's able to pick up that checkered flag. Celebration for Earl Clements, I tell you. It's great to see Earl win a heat race, especially at something like this, Phil, because I definitely could even turn probably a lap here.
Oh, heck, I couldn't tell you even what the course is, to tell you the truth. But Earl going to take down the win in heat race number 2. Josh going to come in for second of the 83. Andy Jones, James Nunn, Tony Fetters, and Derek Moore, our 6 cars there. Through our first 2 heat races, looks like we're going to be down to 3 heats here. The final one now. Going to go out to the racetrack. 6 more cars to take it. Here is how they come to post. On the pole will be car number 87 of Keith Haney with the 7 of Mason Turner. Alongside the number 8 car is Ranger Ron Piles with the 199. Big Country, Jamison Colbridge, big man, little car. This ought to be fun. In the final row, Frank Gonzalez in the 17, Chris Miller in the number 9. They're green.
That green flag, and it looks like the whole shot going to belong to the number 87 machine of Keith Haney. Haney taking the advantage over the 199 and Jamison Colbridge, Big Country. Raging Ron Piles, he's in third, and he is in a cop car, Phil. The police are out there. They're trying to catch the 2 leaders, and man, I can't believe that.
Oh, my goodness, what a paint scheme there. The cop, Raging Ron Piles, not doing a very good job, bouncing off some walls, running in third. Good race up there up front for the lead there between Keith Haney's 87 car, Mason Turner in the 7. Mason doing a heck of a job. He's keeping the pressure on as much as you can around this place.
And definitely keeping the pressure on as you're seeing Haney take the Joker lap this time. The number 199 at Colbridge stayed out and on the original track, so I believe he's going to take it the final 2 times there with that 199 machine. But I tell you what, Raging Pile's not going away very easily there in that cop car, starting to chase down Jamison. Jamison's got to have like a deja vu type of feeling looking up in that mirror, seeing a cop car behind him.
Only if that thing had a working light bar on it. This thing would be absolutely perfect. That'd be something there. But yeah, Jamison now out in front of Piles. The Keith Haney still had
Jamison upside down.
Jamison is upside down, and that's not where you want to be.
A leaner.
Big man.
We have a leaner.
Car. As Todd says, we got a leaner. Race lead still Keith Haney and Ron Piles now up to second. Looks like I got to put Mason Turner up to third now with Jamison's hiccups there as Piles almost going around in the 8 car. Keith Haney up front doing a hell of a job, as I believe this time around we're going to get white flag on the field.
And going to be a white flag on the field this time around. And just watching Piles now as he tries to track down the leader right now of Keith Haney. And that number 87. Just a rocket ship here tonight going across the jump here on the final lap, and that Pat's Blue Ribbon sponsor machine. And Phil, have you ever tried that beer? It's not a bad beer. It's not a bad beer at all. I've had it a couple times, but the 87 of Keith Haney doing a fantastic job navigating this course, and looks like he's going to take down this heat race win with no challenge.
No, not at all. With that Pabst Blue Ribbon, Todd, that beer is so good. Every can gets a ribbon. That's how good it is. It's a first-class beer right there. Pabst Blue Ribbon number 87. Keith Haney going to take down the win in our final heat race. Looks like Ray John may hold on for second. Mason Turner, I think, still has work to do. He'll get third over Chris Miller, Jameson Colbridge, and Fast Frank. I think he was Flippy Frank on that one in the number 17. So that was fun through 3 heat races. I don't know what else we could think about here, Todd. Maybe take a drink, because I believe feature racing action for 15 laps is coming up next. So they got to take 2 Jokers over 15 laps. Oh, buddy, this is going to be fun.
Definitely going to be fun. I believe they're going to have a warm-up here to split the bill just a tad bit there, Phil. As I'm not sure how long the warm-up is actually going to be here before the 15-lap feature. This is going to be rather interesting. I know Gonzalez was having a ton of issues with his wheel here tonight, and hopefully he's going to get that sorted out, because he's going to join us over the DSO here for the pros and supers here momentarily after end of this show. So guys, make sure you tune in. Dirt Slinging Outlaws Pro Late Models and Dirt Slinging Outlaws Super Late Models will follow those up. And if you want to get involved, head on over to DSO and get involved in that one. But man, this has been fun, Phil, so far. something rather interesting, way out of my wheelhouse. It's got dirt, it's got asphalt, it's a road course. Sometimes
They're
you almost got to, yeah, they're jumping. Sometimes you got to think, Phil, to yourself, you don't have the accent for this type of racing.
Nope. Don't at all. No, I don't. But I just want to say, hey, guys, thanks for tuning in this evening and being a part of rally racing over here with the guys at DirtSeries.com. And I want to thank all you guys out there watching. I see Tony Newman's out there. I see Ike Raymond has given us a 25-star donation. Ike, thank you very much for that. We appreciate that that goes a long way for us there as Stars donations help us kind of evolve this product, give it some more some ambience on the site, the sound, and upgrade some equipment. So all that stuff goes a long way. Thank you so much for that. Very appreciative. Here we are at Full Velocity TV, and got to thank our sponsors, of course, Spataforafirearms.com, iRacing, iFlag, Evil One Graphics, CNC Racing Designs, DirtSeries.com, and Hanover Wrecker Service. So thank all of our great sponsors that make Full Velocity TV go round in the middle of a warm-up session. Just waiting for this thing to click over, Todd, to a 15-lap feature event. It's going to go really fast. I'm having a blast doing this. It's a lot of fun to watch these guys do it. But, man, what a wild show we got in this tour. Now, we still got 2 really good dirt races to go. I'm not sure I want to get off the rally so soon.
It's going to be rather interesting, Phil, to say the least here tonight. Rally course. I'd like to see the rally course with something weird on there. Maybe a dirt car. I don't even want to try. I was talking about an Indy car at one point, just seeing what they would do here, but I think we just tear that up pretty quickly.
You know what? Go get our graphics guy, Martin Karch. Go tell him to put like a sprint car on this thing. The wing sprint car, because if it's got a wing, it could fly. You've got to hit that jump and fly. So maybe we can hit our old buddy Martin up to maybe try that and give us a Full Velocity TV Twitch exclusive one day. So just awaiting here as we're thinking we got a couple of guys trying to get some issues sorted out. Derek Moore was here. It looks like he's getting his wheel kind of all tinkered aside. I believe all these guys all transferred on into the feature event. I think they got 4 apiece. So I'm not sure, Todd. They may have sent a couple of guys home for the night, which I'm not quite sure about. But I guess we'll wait to see, because I see 16 cars are going to be gridding up for the feature when the time comes. So it looks like guys like Mike Vanagon and Derek Moore and Frank Gonzalez, looks like their nights here at the Rallycross may be done.
Yeah, not sure how that's going to actually work. I know Gonzalez his night is done. He's having issues. I'm not sure how many cars are actually start the event, so we'll wait and see. It looks like there's going to be a few of them out there. Hopefully they started all of them. I do believe that's what they were going to plan on doing here. So we'll wait and see, Phil. I guess we're in that holding type of pattern here. As checker flag going to fly on this warm-up, we're going to go feature racing here soon. Man, first Rallycross event here on Full Velocity TV.
This is going to be a lot of fun. Mike Vanagon is good. He's the 16th and final starter in the field. Derek Moore and Frank Gonzalez both going to be out for the night here. So 18 showed, 16 are going to run the feature here for 15 laps, and it looks like we're getting staged up for the feature. So let's give you a quick starting lineup for our 15-lap main event, Rallycross racing for the guys at DirtSeries.com.
Well, starting first, Phil, is going to be the number 1 in the number 1 position, the 111 of Cody McKnight. Outside of him will be the 224 in second. That's Earl Clements. In the third spot is going to be the 87 of Keith Haney. Green flag going to fly, but it's really hard to get through the lineups as they do a standing start here. But they are jucking and jiving through the corner here. Look at McKnight. They're rubbing just a little bit with Haney, but McKnight out to the early advantage in that 111.
111 doing good. Keith Haney right there in tow as they go through the whoop section. Over the jump. So far clean there for the race lead is Cody McKnight. Keith Haney is there. So 15 laps of distance here, guys. 2 joker laps have to be run. I don't think they can do it on lap number 1, but they do have to run 2 of those jokers over the course of 15 laps. So that'll split the course a little bit. But good race going on there. McKnight leads Keith Haney. And they're off to the grass section here. They're approaching the dirt and pavement section. Now off to the pavement. I believe off this right-hand corner, there's the flag stand. We're going to put lap 1 of the books. Give it to CMAC. Cody McKnight leading Keith Haney by, not even a whole car length. They slide through the dirt there for the first turn.
Yeah, the 111 of Cody McKnight still holding on to the top spot, but Haney high-low switch on him as now he takes over the lead. And that number 87 machine, Cody McKnight's going to be relegated back to second. Earl Clements having a good run. He is running third. Jamison Goldbridge running in that 4th spot now, so wait and see what happens here. 5th is Josh Smith in the 83 machine. So these guys having a blast out there. A lot of practice laps going down, especially for Jamison Goldbridge. Big country. We've seen him out there quite a bit. He thinks this is his type of sport right now, Phil. Doing a fantastic job there in the 199.
Well, he thinks if you're cool enough to slide a car around, Big Country thinks that's cool, and we get that a big hell yeah there. Is that CNC Race Designs number 199, doing a good job running for C-Mac back to the lead of the 111 over Keith Haney. I'm watching Earl going over around the whoops over the jump. He's running 3rd, having a really good strong run of it. So far, clean and green there for the 24 car. 4th, we find Jamison Corbridge and Josh Smith in the 83 running at our top 5. He's trying to chase down Big Country over there. Down through the right-hander, they come out of that, not sure who that was coming out of the Joker lap, but definitely made contact there.
Yeah, the number 87 coming out of the Joker there, taking the Joker here. That was Haiti trying to get back to the lead here around the 111 of Cody McKnight, but now he drifts up the track and off into the grass. So McKnight able to come back at him here, but McKnight still has some Joker laps to throw at him himself in that 111 machine. So we're waiting to see what is going to happen here as the number 87 is your current race leader. The 111 of Cody McKnight is sitting in that 2nd spot. 3rd is still Earl Clements. Josh Smith running 4th, Jamison Colbridge running 5th, Raging Ron Piles in the cop car. He's behind Colbridge again. Is Colbridge going to mess up as he looks in that mirror?
Oh, man, I don't know. That kind of make me itchy with it. It's kind of cool watching these guys out there. When one of these guys chooses to do a Joker lap, they just peel off of their own lane. That is really neat. I have no idea how to call this thing. You're watching the blimp. I'm watching from far chase or TV views and going back and forth, watching these guys over the jumps. This is really cool. The 130, 1/3 the way in. 5 laps of 15 on the board. Keith Haney going to lead Cody McKnight. Earl Clements, Josh Smith, and Jamison Colbridge in 5th with Ron Piles, Leland Carl Bloom, Brian Abbott, Mason Turner, and James Haney making up your top 10 right now as we speak. Looks like Haney's got a 2-second cushion over McKnight. 5 seconds back till we find Clements, and I think Josh Smith may have had a little bit of hiccup there as Colbridge was able to make the pass back for 4th, or maybe that was a Joker lap.
Yeah, the 87, the reason why he's got such a big lead, he's already pulled into 2 Jokers there. So now I believe he's going to have to pull that course as now McKnight now choosing to take the Joker. Just look how quick that is here as I'm looking from the blimp here, and the 111 of Cody McKnight able to close that gap rather quick using that Joker as those guys going up and over the jump. So fantastic racing. Meanwhile, Jamison Colbridge, yes, did get around the 83 of Josh Smith, put Josh Smith back to that 5th spot. Looked like Smith just messed up just a tad bit, and that was allowing the 199 machine of Colbridge to get around him. The 24 of Earl Clements still running in the 3rd spot. But I tell you what, having a tough go of it, as now Haney has lost the lead here to the 111 of Cody McKnight back to the lead. McKnight C-Mac to the lead around Haney, Phil.
Yeah, he sure did. It was a good power move there up through the concrete section of the course, heading off down into the dirt. Is C-Mac made a power move over the jump, so far clean. I think Cody's got his Joker laps out of the way. He gets a charge at it now. He gave up a little bit of time there, but he got him back early with Keith making those Joker laps, getting the advantage. Cody coming right back down and starting to drive away from the 87 car. Cody McKnight, Keith Haney having a good run of it so far. They're going to pull in a drag race for the race lead. Little high-low switch there as the 87 comes low off of that corner down to the start-finish line. Give Keith Haney the lead at the stripe.
Yeah, Haney doing a fantastic job, and so is it McKnight. Don't take anything from Cody McKnight, as these guys have been fighting tooth and nail for the top spot. Both these guys, I believe, have ran through the Joker the amount of times that they have to. They cannot run through it again. As the number 111 of McKnight now playing chase here on the number 87, but all they have to do is make one mistake, and they're able to pounce on one another. McKnight gets a tad bit loose. That's going to allow some breathing room for the 87 of Keith Haney. Josh Smith now running in that 3rd spot. He got around Earl Clements, and so did Jamison Colbridge. And the 199 is probably Earl had a little bit of an issue, and Earl goes around in a knot all by his selfie there, Phil, and Earl Clements going to lose another spot. Is not sure if the transitions are a little bit different there for the 24, and Earl doing a fantastic job, though. He'd do a lot better than I have been doing.
Well, right now, Todd, unfortunately, Cody McKnight went off course and I think had to call a tow truck I think the 111, something happening there is, I think, I'm not sure if he's done for the night or getting towed back, but all I do know is Keith Haney's now out to a big lead, almost 12 seconds or better. Now over that race for second going on between Colbridge and Josh Smith. Those two cars right together going through, I think, give the advantage out to Josh. Is he off on the Joker lap?
I definitely think Colbridge, we're going to look to see if Josh is on the Joker lap. Nope, not on the Joker lap. Those guys both go through the normal route that they have to, as Colbridge now still running in second. Josh Smith is third, but look at the number 8 of Ron Piles. Raging Ron starting to track down Josh Smith in that cop car, and now he gets all kinds of out of shape as, a tad bit loose, goes to wicked loose for the number 8 machine of Ron Piles.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun to watch, but you know who's liking all this happening? Keith Haney's 87 is just now got like a 12-second lead, just hitting the course real smooth, driving away. He's got 3 laps remaining at the line here, 12 of 15 on the board, and Keith Haney just may be on a glide here on a Monday night trek at the Daytona Rallycross track. Keith Haney leading as he comes off the right-hander down here, down off into the concrete section of the racetrack, going to make through the sweeping S's. One more hard right-hander, and I think this is the turn here before the start-finish line. Is Phil learning the course? Oh, I think I'm starting to learn a little something about this stuff. Off the corner, going to put 13 of 15 on the board is the 87 of Keith Haney, and he is unchallenged. No mistakes of the 87, Todd. He made his glance off to victory.
Yeah, definitely Keith Haney. One of the guys is the guy that did say, Phil, you drive like a grandpa, drive like your grandma out there, and go on and try to win one of these races. And right now, Keith Haney showing the fastest way around. Jameson Colbert is running in that second spot in the 199 machine, having a good run. The 83 of Josh Smith is running third, but Razor Ron starting to close the gap there in that number 8 machine. So fantastic showing for these guys. Fifth is Leland Carbom in the number 51 machine. Brian Abbott, Josh Ely, Mason Turner, James Haney, Tony Feathers rounds out your top 10.
All right, well, this race for third is a good one there between Smith and Piles. They right in the tire tracks is Ron there. He turns that light bar on. I wonder if Josh will have to pull over as they come off that right-hander. Start-finish line up ahead, now off through the dirt, through the left-hander, now over the jump. And they both make a good year. Piles off the gas, does it beautifully over the jump. Now maybe going to apply some pressures. You see the brake lights come on the 83. A little bit of contact between the two. They get it back, right it out, but those guys are really going at it for the third spot around very, very tight quarters.
Definitely on the last lap right now, Phil, is Earl Clements has the disconnect. His night is done, unfortunately. Earl having a great race, just something went south on that machine. As now they go through the Joker, the 83 of Josh Smith and the number 8 of Raging Ron. Ron has two back. Ron Piles has the back out of it there in that cop car. As now Josh Smith trying to pull away like he does here and see if he can hang on to that third spot.
All right, well, down to the far end of the racetrack here. Right-hand turn, checkered flag going to be in sight for the 87 of Keith Haney, who's going to pick up the win here at DirtSeries.com in the Rallycross event here in Daytona. The 87 taking down the win. Looks like second is going to go to, I believe, Jameson Colbridge going to hold on for 2, as he's still got work to do. In the battle for third, it looks like going to belong to Josh Smith. Or is it Smith over Piles? Yes, it was. Josh going to finish up third. Put Piles in for fourth. And Josh Ely, good solid top 5 run. 30 seconds off the pace. Him and Leland Carnebloom. Those guys would have Brian Abbott back there as well. Those three are right together racing for that final spot. We'll see as they come back to the line. It's going to be Brian Abbott who's going to win that race for 5th over Leland and Josh. So good run for car 82 of Brian Abbott. But the best one of all, Todd, the 87 of Keith Haney. He's going to be the big winner here.
Yeah, definitely a good win there for the number 87 of Keith Haney. Is a fantastic race by the Dirt Series guys. Something different here on Full Velocity TV. If you like that, guys, let us know here. Maybe we can book a couple more of these races sooner or later. If maybe we can sound a little bit more knowledgeable one of these times, Phil.
Sure. Okay. Whatever you say there, Todd. You know what? We'll try it. We'll try anything, and whatever our audience wants us to do that will make them happy and maybe make us sound even a little more or less knowledgeable. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But we'll move toward the post-race show here for the guys at DirtSeries.com, as we've got 2 more big races on tap tonight over at the Dirt Slinging Outlaws. So Make this a good, fast post-race show. We'll talk to winner Keith Haney down there, I guess, trackside, and we'll run down here also. We'll talk to the Big Country finishing up second and Josh Smith for third. So I'm trying to get these guys all moved around as my button is just totally going off the haywire. There we go. We got Jameson Colbridge coming in now as well. So we'll get sorted up on our post-race show, and we'll talk to a top three here as we'll let Todd get set to go over to DSO. So we'll handle all of our top three interviews here. Well, first we'll grab our third place finisher here, and that being car number 83 of our buddy Josh Smith. Josh, we finally get you on a post-race show, but it's in a rally car. That was fun, dude. Tell us about that race.
Well, it was definitely exciting. I didn't know I finished third. I took the checkered.
I love it right there. You guys are really doing good. You and Piles had a really good race going on, especially those last 3 or 4 laps. Any panic looking in your mirror and seeing a cop car running behind you?
Yeah, there was. But the problem was is somebody needed some penalties cleared, and I had to quit racing Jameson there to look down and see who needs to clear penalties. And next thing I know, Jameson was gone.
Yeah, well, Jameson will do that to you. He's a sneaky guy. You got to keep an eye on him. But Rallycross Racing at DirtSeries.com, it shows you guys are not afraid to try something new just for a one-off event to have a good time. I think so far, this was a pretty good, successful event. This was a lot of fun. I hope we do this again sometime.
Yeah, I agree. It was definitely exciting. Glad to see the turnout we had. I think it'll be a real good thing to try to run point series in. Maybe in the future we'll try that. Get some guys. See if these guys are dedicated to run with us and whatnot, and see if Full Velocity wants to come on board and broadcast them.
Oh my goodness! Imagine that. That is a partner right there. Guy does our camera work here at Full Velocity TV. Our buddy Josh Smith, the owner of DirtSeries.com. Josh, anybody else out there to thank? Pretty good crowd out there watching on Facebook Live as we speak.
Oh, I've got to thank Earl and Jameson. Those are the 2 guys that helped me do this. My wife for letting me have the time to do this. I mean, without those 2 guys and her, I wouldn't be doing this. And for you guys broadcasting it, I mean, we've got other sponsors with their indoor stuff. Be sure to check that out Monday night with Foxhound Graphics, Southern Sim Racing, The Hub, 187 Game Calls, Hanover Wrecker Service, AOK Photography. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody. The Hub Sim giveaways and CNC Racing Designs. But thanks again, guys. I know y'all got a busy night. I'll let you jump down and take the other 2. Thanks for everything.
All right, buddy. That is our buddy Josh Smith, staff of Full Velocity TV, but finally as a driver, get to talk about the airwaves. Great job by him. We run down here and talk to another buddy of ours. Oh, Big Country, Jameson Colbridge, number 199. Brother, second place finish. Looks like he was able to get away from Josh there, Rosie. He had a clear little penalty stuff, he said, but that looked to be fun. You've been practicing hard at this the last week and a half. Tell us about that race. That was a lot of fun for us to watch.
Well, I want to apologize for flipping over in my heat race by myself. Spotter said that first and third took the Joker, and I was like, okay, I'll take the Joker. Flipped over. So I figured I wasn't going to make the race all of a sudden. Make the race and tried to stay clean and away from everyone. Josh was closing. Earl was fast. I took the Joker, got around him, and then Josh took it, got around me. But, I mean, it was fun. It was a good change. I mean, I can't win anywhere, I guess. I always get second or third, so.
We were just going to make mention of that right there. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. But, hey, look at the bright side of this. They call it a Joker lap. I mean, that's almost named after you, isn't it?
Listen.
This is why I bust balls on this guy right here. Ladies and gentlemen, old Big Country, Jameson Colbridge finishing up second here tonight in Rallycross. I'm just asking Josh the same question. I think Dirt Series need to do this again. This is a whole lot of fun to do. Completely something different I think all of us do night after night. It's a good change of pace for you guys every once in a while.
Yeah, I enjoy it. You know, it's a different aspect in the sim world. It's more complicated.
It certainly is, brother. This is a whole lot of fun. The cars out there looked awesome. Your paint scheme, of course, CNC Race Design is going to shout out to you and all the work you do back for that stuff. But anybody else here to thank watching? Looks like the crowd's starting to dwindle off. We're still out there live on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch TV. So anybody out there who may be listening, watch this back later on. Thank you. I'd like to thank out there, bud.
You guys, of course, for putting these broadcasts on every week for us. Josh and Earl. Earl especially this week for running some laps with me and getting this track figured out. CNC Racing Designs. That's about it. I mean, small little race team I got.
That's right. Well, small race team, big guy, big personality right there. Hell yeah. Jameson Colbridge, 199, finishing up in the second spot. We'll let him go back to debriefing with the staff up there at Dirt Series in the admin room, and we'll walk down here. Pretty good little party down here. They said to win this race tonight, you had to go out there and drive like the best grandma you possibly could. So I guess we talked to our buddy Keith Haney and said, Keith, I guess you were the fastest grandma tonight. Great job. A clean run and you look at it, you won this thing by about 13 seconds. That's a good, clean race for you.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. I seen Mr. Cody there I was racing with. I think he had something for me, but I think me and him banged into the wall in the same turn on one of those laps back there. I think it got the best of him.
Yeah, it looks like he dumped it a little bit and just kind of got around and into a tire wall, and I think it hurt his race car, whatever it was, to get a call a tow, and that really let you unimpeded to go out there those last 3 or 4 laps, and that, as fun as that looked, for guys who don't do this stuff night after night, and I'm not sure you do or not, but how challenging is it to come do something completely different and do it as smooth as you made it look?
Hey, it's so hard. This is probably one of the hardest things to do. Going from no grip, in the dirt to all the grip you really want to the asphalt. You really gotta, man, it's a different mindset. You're constantly adapting to the track, lap after lap for sure. So everybody that even finished tonight, hey, hats off to those guys, because it's hard enough to make it a lap, and to do 15, everybody that finished tonight, they did a wonderful job.
And for the dirt terminology, everybody always says, don't go jump the cushion, don't go jump the cushion. You guys got that big old jump there in the back chute there in the dirt. That had to be kind of cool to do. That's completely a different thing for us. Usually jumping's not a good idea, but somehow you made every one of them clean. A couple of guys we're so fortunate over that thing.
Hey, man, you guys should come out here and give it a try one night. I bet you guys would be really great at it.
Oh, we'll be great at laughing about it, that's for sure. Maybe one night a drunken delirious race. That sounds like a great idea. But Keith, awesome job, brother. Always is good to talk to you always. And good to finally come. We'll go back over to your league one day. Hopefully get some more good broadcasting going over there. But I'm going to toss you the mic one more time. A big winner on Full Velocity TV Rallycross Racing. Anybody out there you want to thank or say hello to?
Yes, sir. You guys for sure for putting on the broadcast. I love watching you guys broadcast. Dirt Series for putting this thing on also. Really had a lot of fun tonight. Hope we can do it again. And all the viewers out there watching, appreciate you guys for watching this thing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And hey, look forward to doing it again.
Absolutely. Well, there you go. That's our buddy Keith Haney picking up the win. Rallycross Racing over here at DirtSeries.com. That was a lot of fun. So this is the start of what is going to be a very busy night of Full Velocity TVs. We've still got 2 more races to go, and the first one will probably coming on the airwaves in about 10 minutes over at Dirt Slinging Outlaws. So I'm going to get my butt off the airwaves here, get set to do a little bit of dirt car racing over with the super late models and the pro late models. So for my buddy Todd Stanton, who's off already over there, getting ready to go, and our control guy Jack Truin, for Josh Smith and for Martin Karch, the entire staff at Full Velocity TV, thank you out there for watching Rallycross Racing on Full Velocity TV. We'll see you back here in about 10 minutes in a whole new episode, Dirt Slinging Outlaws. We'll see you here in a little bit. Thank you for watching.